Tim, pleasure to virtually meet you. Congratulations on the film. I've grown up watching Tom and Jerry in Lebanon, and my daughter is 4, and she watched the film with me the other day, and she's equally fascinated with the characters. So what do you think makes them so enduring? I mean, these are 60-year-old celebrities.
Well, yeah, wow, great way to put it. They are celebrities. I think it's just the fun of. I've always looked at them like their sibling, and it's a sibling rivalry. And whether I had a twin sister, we fought all the time, mainly because of me. And I think it just never gets old. And I think when kids can watch destruction and have fun with it, I think it's just fun. I think kids, and I think as we hopefully have a kind of a nostalgia about this film and look back to what we might have grown up with as well. I think it just brings a joy and a fun to these two characters. The fact that they fight all the time, but I think at the heart of it, they can't live without one another, and I think that's what makes their rivalry and their physical comedy just kind of endearing all these years, decades.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Centuries.
Yeah, exactly.
How much did the technology help you? I mean, they've always looked real, but now they're looking real within the real world.
It helped us a lot. We tried as much as we could to keep them kind of 2D, keep them in the format that we grew up with them. But we obviously, because it goes through a 3D or a present day computer visual effects workflow, we just wanted to try to. We always wanted to in the script. It was always written as the animated world, as far as the animals and the insects would be animated, and they kind of went by their own rules. And then the real world went by, the rules we have to all go by. And we just always knew that that combination would make it fun. But it was really important for us to keep them looking like we know them to look like. And I think the best way and the only way to do that was to kind of keep them as close to 2D. We call it 2D plus, 2D as possible, so that you get the nostalgia or the reminder of what we grew up on.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, tell us about gathering your cast. There's very exciting and different comedic timings with all the actors, from Ken Young to Chloe Grace Moritz. How exciting was it to gather the ensemble?
Yeah, the ensemble came together great. I ended up with an amazing cast. Chloe and Michael and just all the, Ken, we've done another movie together before. So it was great to bring a friend back, and Rob and Colin and just having this cast to come together the way it did. It allowed me to have some fun. I knew I had actors that could still be real, but also give the animated side of this movie some way of existing, so that you didn't ever feel like you were watching two worlds. You were actually watching a hybrid world of these two. And the actors got that early on. And I really ended up with great filmmakers to make this movie with. And I'm just really lucky that we pulled together this type of cast.
Yeah, absolutely. In simple terms, how challenging does it remain to mix the genre of animation and live action? I mean, it can't be an easy task, because you're kind of making two films at the same time.
100%. You're making two, and you just have to find ways. Tonally, you have to find ways so that they can both exist, and being able for the actors to be a little silly, and kind of. But then technically, you always want to be sure that you have as much interaction with the real world that you have with the animated characters. And we were able to pull it off. It took a lot of planning beforehand to know what we wanted the animated characters to do, and then how much we could do in the space or in the environment, so that if they hit over a table, that table actually pulls over. So there was a lot of bringing wire stuff and throwing stuff, and we just tried to have as much fun as we could with it, and hopefully the combination of these two worlds looks seamless.